So to show the children how words are code mapped, how the phonemes map to the graphemes, how words are segmented into the graphemes, by 2016 I'd code mapped thousands of words, including Fry, Dolch, Oxford, all the high frequency words. We have our 7 duck level words with all the words segmented to show children where the graphemes are. So this was really a major breakthrough. And as I say, I've been doing this for years. So if you see this is mine. And actually something like this I did for a specific reason that SSP, Speech Sound Pics Approach teachers know about. But if you see this, it's mine. So if you've seen anybody else, they've obviously thought it was so brilliant that they're going to copy it. Now what I then found was that it's all very well showing children where the phoneme to grapheme splits are, but how do they know how to say the words? How do they know, for example, that this is or and this is all? So I created my speech sound monsters.
Or.
That's the phonetic symbol for or.
All.
That's the phonetic symbol for all. So these are phonetic symbols for kids. So think about or, there's that monster or.
Or.
Phonetic symbol. There's the phonetic symbol, that's the speech sound monsters. So they don't need to learn the phonetic symbols because we've got speech sound monsters, which are phonetic symbols for kids. Here are all the spelling choices for that speech sound. So they might look at these in their code levels, but it's really important that they look at all of them. For example, or, like in walk, there's always an example word because letters don't represent anything until they're in a word. So the speech sound monsters represent a speech sound,
or,
not a letter, because letters don't represent anything until they're in a word. So this code mapped design is mine. But also the speech sound monsters are the next breakthrough. So if I want children to know how to say that word, I'm just going to put onto the contrasting colours or, all, and if I embed it, and we know the value of embedded mnemonics for phonics, etc. So if I embed those in this code map text, it means not only do they see the segmentation, they know how to pronounce each grapheme. And then all they need is phonemic awareness to blend, which we absolutely are obsessed with within the Speech Sound Pics approach. Phonemic awareness is key. So code mapping, monster mapping, just brilliant for brains. So letters don't represent anything until they're in a word. So think about the word always. We looked before at the AL there as one of the representations for the sound or, and I do that because I want adults to say, why have you done it like that instead of like that? Well, of course you can do it like that, or all, of course you can. I actually do that because it makes teachers ask, and then I can say, well, that is a representation, can you think of an example word? That's the reason I do it like that instead of like that. In any phonics program, you'll see it segmented, if they segment at all, into what they call vowel and consonant sounds, and they talk about, and they get a little bit mixed up with vowel letters and vowel sounds, but I do this with this one specifically and uniquely for the Speech Sound Pics approach because I want to get people talking. And then they go to here. Well, of course this AL isn't together because now we've got duck hands or all A's always. So now that A represents the
or
sound. Let's have a look. Can you see it? Yes. Now this is so tiny, but these are the desktop speech sound clouds. So of course we have a speech sound wall where they will look at the representations for all of the speech sounds, not just the ones they're learning in phonics, which is only about a quarter of the code. So the or, they can have a look at it whenever they want to see, look, yes, that is a representation for or as well. Where's the example word? Can you see it? Water. So every time we explore on the speech sound wall or the speech sound monster bank, It means the children become far more aware of the code, the phoneme to grapheme mapping. So always, always, all. Similar sounds represented in different ways because letters don't make sounds.